Falconeri, as in falcon. Are you an air sign detective? Gemini, perhaps?
No. We're here about your son.
Oh, I don't have a son. I told you. Always wanted one, but it wasn't in my destiny.
You are Karen Anderson, formerly Karen Frank of Bensonhurst?
I'm Karen Anderson. If there's a Karen Frank, I don't know her.
Do you know the artist named Franco?
Cut your hair. You hurt yourself. You okay?
What are you doing here?
Well, I just came to deliver the last 6 roses. I see you put the other 60 in a vase. Nice display, very artistic.
What do you want?
I'm very fond of the number 66. I just like saying it. 66. Sounds dirty.
Why would you send these flowers to me?
You and I spent some very special time together. I hope you haven't forgotten.
No, of course not.
I told you I'd think about you. I have. Now I know you want to be loyal to your boyfriend, and I respect that. Loyalty's hard to come by these days. I just hope that our performance didn't damage your relationship. These roses are an apology for any trouble I might have caused. You were in love with that computer genius. What was his name? Spinoza?
Spinelli.
Spinelli, that's right. Odd guy. So, the two of you are still together, or?
Yes. No, on and off.
I see. Don't be afraid. You and I are intimates. Say what you feel.
I'm sorry. You know that I will never forget you.
Please don't dial 911. The cops will show up and it'll just make everything more difficult. Unless you're calling Jason. Is that who you're calling, Maxie?
No, I was going to make a dinner date for my boss.
There you go again. Lying to me. What did I do to make you not trust me? Why are you so distant?
You sent me a crime scene photo of a blonde corpse.
An artist named Franco. Franco who?
His real name is Robert Frank.
The photographer. Well, he's older than I am. How could he possibly be my son? I'm younger than I look.
No, ma'am. I mean, yes, ma'am, you are, I guess. Look, about your son.
Oh, I suppose in theory it's possible to have a son and not know about it. Wouldn't that be exciting? Are you a policeman too?
I'm assisting with the investigation.
I certainly wish I could help.
Can we come in for a minute?
Oh, you're welcome, of course. I've just finished blending a soothing chai green tea. Fennel, hibiscus, and licorice root. Marvelous for the digestion.
Mrs. Franco, this is very...
Anderson, Ms. Anderson.
Miss Anderson, we really need to find your son.
May I pour you some tea?
No, thanks.
I'd love some tea. You know, we've done our research, Miss Anderson. We know Karen Frank was a single mother who raised her son Robert in Bensonhurst. Thank you. He then went to prison for armed robbery. Was released shortly after, rose to acclaim as the artist now known as Franco. Karen cashed out her pension, changed her name, and moved to Woodstock. Now, you know, there are plenty of reasons for people to change their name. I mean, you want to restart your life, you want to get away from something or somebody. Whatever the reasons were, are your business. We are not here to interfere with your life. We would like to know, though, if you've had any contact with your son lately.
Sonny, it's me. Will you call me, please? I'm worried. Neither one of them is answering their phone. Hopefully it means they're talking and not screaming at each other.
You know, this whole thing kind of has all the elements of a classic confrontation. A father trying to drag his rebellious daughter away from the young renegade.
Which could be a disaster. Maybe you should go over and try and be the voice
Every
of reason.
fiber of my being wants to go over there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let the two of them work this out
It's
themselves.
not going to work. They already tried with Christina's therapist.
Well, maybe he'll learn a lesson.
Well, yeah, you hope.
You know, there are two reasons he wanted this dinner. He wanted to spend time with Michael, and he wanted to repair his relationship with Christina. He was hoping maybe she'd soften toward him.
I think Dad's hopes were a little too high.
I'm with Michael on this one.
I'm not so sure. Sometimes I think Christina secretly misses Uncle Sonny.
If she does, she's hiding it pretty well. But this whole family dinner thing is a bust, so I think I'm gonna head out, guys.
Michael, if you don't mind, I would love your input.
I'm not sure how I can help.
Christina confides in you, and I don't want to put you on the spot or betray any confidences you have with your sister, but I'm really just trying to understand my daughter better. Has she told you anything at all about why she wants this relationship with Johnny and why she has turned so fiercely against her dad?
Look, all I know is pretty much what the rest of you guys know. Christine thinks Dad's violent and abusive to all the women in his life. And she saw him scream and yell at Claudia, and Johnny got on the stand and said how bad Dad messed up Claudia's life. So...
This is where I lose the thread, though. After everything that happened to her at Kiefer's hands, why would she choose to be with somebody else who's violent, with a violent past?
Easy. Johnny is nice to Christina. She says she feels safe with him.
Jason did say that he doesn't think Johnny would ever lay a hand on
I don't
Christina.
care. He's 30. It's
I know.
completely inappropriate.
I know, I agree.
Christina's just pretending to date Johnny.
Because Sonny hates Johnny and she knows how mad it would make him. And Johnny is on board because he hates Sonny too, just as much as Christina does.
Christine thinks she's safe with the guy, but she's not. She's putting herself in the middle of a war.
You believe in parallel universes?
Actually, ma'am, you know, I'm having a difficult enough time with this one as it is.
Somewhere, there is a Karen Anderson with a son who's an artist. And perhaps there's a detective named after a magnificent bird of prey who's trying to find her. And he's accompanied by a silent companion. But not here. Not in Woodstock. I'm sorry your trip is wasted.
Well, thank you for your patience, but we gotta find the other Karen Anderson. It's pretty urgent.
Oh, I hope for her sake there's no problem with her son.
Actually, her son is in trouble, and we have reason to believe that he'll come to her for help. I mean, you got to know Franco pretty good. I mean, did he mention his family ever?
No, never talked about his personal life. Even at his loft, there were no pictures of his family at all, just art, you know, pictures of crime scenes with dead bodies. Franco was obsessed with death, and he liked to taunt the cops and get them to go wherever he wanted them to go.
He sounds like an artist, not a very nice one. Misunderstood, perhaps.
And you have no relation? You don't know anything about him?
As I said, I have no children. But violence is evil energy. I hope Franco finds peace in this world.
I hope you like my gift.
The crime scene photo was a gift?
Yeah, a valuable one. My work's selling better than ever.
Good for you.
See, people are fascinated by what they fear. Death, of course, is one of our most primal fears. People like to believe if they own a photograph of death, somehow they have control over it. They're wrong.
You would know.
I like the photograph's composition. Body on a diagonal juxtaposed with a wall. It's a nice balance. Pleasing to the eye.
Oh, right, but it's a real crime scene photo, which means someone's really dead.
Yeah, does it matter? I mean, is your response to the photo any different just because you suspect it might be real? The photograph's real whether or not what it depicts really happened.
Is there
anything else I can do for you?
Yeah. You can open your mind and stop thinking. What's real and what you imagine to be real are the same thing. What I am is what you make me.
Oh no. You are much more than I ever could have imagined.
Try. Want to do something for me?
Not really.